Welcome back to the NASCAR Open Series. And today we are headed to the Homestead Miami Speedway for the third race of the season. Yesterday at Charlotte, Philip Torres took the victory at Charlotte Speedway, holding off Ross Chastain for the victory. And today we head to the Homestead Miami Speedway. It's a multi-groove racetrack. Any line is possible. And if you can pick the right lane and the right line, you could really make some speed at this track. And the NASCAR Open Series, with different model cars all racing together on the same track, it's going to be very interesting to see what these guys can do. And we got a lot of the Cup drivers that competed for a championship here, and some drivers that have experience at the track entirely. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Homestead veterans do today. Very interesting. This could be a very late night race for these drivers. We've got some truck drivers that are returning from the truck race. At the time of this broadcast is being recorded, Ben Rhodes and Derek Kraus and a couple other truck drivers, those might be the only two truck drivers, they ran the truck race at Michigan, and they have traveled their way down here to Homestead to do today's race. And that just shows the courageousness of those two guys. They will do anything they can to get all the racing they can get. And they have traveled from Michigan all the way to today's Open Series, from the truck race at Michigan to all the way to the Open Series at Homestead. And it's going to be very interesting to see what the other drivers can do. Right now, we got two drivers locked into the playoffs. It's Philip Torres and Chase Briscoe. And today, we are going to lock in another driver into the playoffs here at Homestead Miami Speedway. If it's a different winner, they'll be locked in. Now, it's time to go to your drivers to watch. Here are your drivers to watch here, and the news as well. Tyler Reddick is your pole sitter. He is very good at this racetrack. He won the championship in the Xfinity Series here twice at this track. Now, will he be able to win this race? It's not a championship race, but it can lock him into the playoffs. What will we do here? And Noah Graxon's trying to make it big here, starting in second place in the Chevrolet Racing 07 car. It's going to be interesting to watch here. Hailie Deegan in third place, starting in third. It's going to be interesting to see how she does that far up. And big story for Clint Boyer, he was the lowest performing Stewart-Haas car, but it looks like he's looking to turn everything around here and do even better than ever here at this racetrack. And he's in the spot to do it. The top 5 is a great place to start. And another driver here, we got Corey LaJoie. They just went over a model change from the Pontiac Grand Prix to the Ford Taurus for Go Fast PPI Racing. That is Corey LaJoie in that car. They got a new car model, and they're looking to see how this new car performs. This dyke has never been on the racetrack, or this race car, rather, has never been on the racetrack before. It's Ricky Craven's older car, and I believe from the 2000 era, but that's looks like it's going to be a really fast car. It's got much more lighter wheels than the Pontiac ever did. It might be able to make some cornering speed a little bit better here. And we got a couple other drivers here. Brendan Haynes has won championships here before. It's going to be interesting to see how he does here. Garrett Hodge is also another driver that can make different lines work. Philip Torres, yes. Oh, yes, here he is. This guy here, he's going to be a driver to watch. He's not a big fan of the Iowa line, but other drivers will try to make it work. Will he try to make it work? We'll find out. And we are back. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is back in the Open Series for another part-time start here, and it's going to be interesting to see what he does here at Homestead. He finished 5th in the actual Xfinity race in 2020. What will we make happen here in the NASCAR Open Series? We'll have to find out. And we were talking about truck drivers. There they are, Ben Rhodes and Derek Kraus. Ben Rhodes in the 99, Derek Kraus in the 56. These guys are going to be tired after the truck race. Looks like they've gotten their energy back up for this NASCAR Open Series race here now. And mentioning these drivers, got Flash Racer. He's ready to continue. Looks like he's able to... He's getting his mind back into racing. And then there's Izzy B and Simon Torres, the Stewart-Haas cars. Looks like the highest qualifying car here for Stewart-Haas is Hailie Deegan. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see right there. And speaking of Cup drivers, well, let's look at the back before we go up to the actual Cup drivers. Here's Christopher Bell. Now, Christopher Bell's a really good driver at this track. He was competing for a championship in the Xfinity Series. He couldn't quite make it happen. But he's a really good driver at this track, and he also races in the Cup Series. Normally, he's used to racing these guys here for a championship, but it's going to be Phoenix for the championship here and in the Cup Series. So he's a good driver at this track. If he can make it happen, and it's going to be much easier as not competing, not being in the way of other championship contenders, is going to be easier to get a good finish today for Christopher Bell. And moving up the field, Dale Jr. has been here before, racing here in the Cup Championship. And then we have a bunch of other drivers that have. We got Logano, Kyle Busch, other Cup drivers, Chase Elliott, Chris Buescher. They've all been through all the nuances of this series, or the Cup Series, and then Tyler Reddick as well, and a couple other Cup guys have done it. And it's gonna be very interesting to see what these younger drivers can do here. And will a Cup driver win? We have not seen a Cup driver win besides Philip Torres. Philip Torres is the only Cup driver that has won here in the NASCAR Open Series. Who will win this race? Will be the Cup driver, younger generation. Who will make it? And speaking of Jose Polanco in that beautiful Mac Tonight car, he's going to bring that car as his alternate paint scheme. This looks like a one-off, most likely a one-off paint scheme. I'm going to make it big here in the night race. It's got to be really excited to be piloting that paint scheme and try to get it a win here. And he also, Bubba Wallace, looking for him to try to get a win in the spot in the playoffs. Will he make it? And it is going to be only a one stage, so you only have one shot to make it happen. And that will be your only shot here at Homestead Miami Speedway. The race that crowns the NASCAR Craftsman Cup Series Championship. Who will win here at Homestead Miami Speedway in the Open Series? And that has been your pre-race news here today. So we'd like to thank you for tuning into that portion of our broadcasting. And now it is time for our pre-race ceremonies. Now it's time to clear the cars off of the racetrack so we can use this rule package here again. Yes, this is going to be the rule package for the entire series. What we do is, for any new fans out there, we clear the racetrack because each car will go one by one for only one stage at this track. When there's two stages, the same system. But here's how the basics of this system works. You see those boxes out there on the racetrack? Those count as spaces, and the reason why we have those spaces is because with this spinner here, this is going to decide how many spaces the cars move on the racetrack. At whatever number they land on, that's how many spaces they got to move on the track. And the one place you don't want to land on is a DNF. And if you land on a DNF, your engine is going to blow up, and it's going to be done. So, like I said, with the boxes, those are spaces, and that's how this series determines the competition and where the cars are on the grid. And without further ado, this is going to be the first NASCAR Open Series race at Homestead. Let's get these race cars cleared off of the track and get ready to go green here in the NASCAR Open Series at Homestead. The drivers are out on the racetrack and doing their pace laps, and while they're doing that, we're going to go down the starting grid for the NASCAR Open Series at Homestead Miami. Who will get the win? We will find out. In row 1, we have Tyler Reddick and Noah Gragson. In row 2, we have Haley Deegan and Kyle Busch. In row 3, we got Clint Boyer and Simon Torres. In row 4, we got Chase Elliott and Joe Logano. Those two cats have some history. Row 5, we got Corey LaJoie and Izzy B. Row 6, Flash Racer and Jose Polanco. Then Brandon Haynes and William Byron. Bubba Wallace and Garrett Hodge. Chris Buescher and Philip Torres. Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Christopher Bell. Natalie Tucker, Anthony Alfredo. Chase Briscoe, Ross Chastain, Ben Rhodes, and Derek Kraus. And by the way, now we looked at our lineup. Here is the playoff grid. Two drivers have been locked into the playoffs. Chase Briscoe and Philip Torres. Who will get locked in, or will someone not get locked in today? We'll have to find out with today's race. That has been your starting grid. And now we can finally get the cars on the racetrack and clear them out and get the cars ready to go green here. Alrighty, folks, the cars are cleared from the track, and we are getting ready to go green here in the NASCAR Open Series at Homestead. Starter has the green flag in his hand. The green flag is out here from the NASCAR Open Series. And the first car out here is going to be Tyler Reddick in the 29 here in the NASCAR Open Series. NASCAR Open Series competition is back, and the first one here at Homestead. There it is. Tyler Reddick is way out front, working that high line, as he said he would and how we knew he would. Next driver is Noah Gragson and the NASCAR Sports Grill 07 Chevy Racing Monte Carlo. Noah Gragson is way out front here at the Homestead Miami Speedway. Way out front. And he might just, that could be the winning run. Who knows? Here is Haley Deegan and the Tax Act Ford Fusion for Stuart Haas. Wow, look at that. You could see her running the high groove, but she isn't going to pass the leader or Tyler Reddick. Here's Kyle Busch in the number 18 Interstate Batteries Toyota Camry for Gibbs Racing. Wow, weak run for the Cup veteran. Couldn't make many spots. You can't get past Haley Deegan, Tyler Reddick, or the leader, Noah Gragson. Here is Clint Boyer in the number 14 Mobile One Ford Fusion. Wow, still not enough speed out of that 14. He has to get lucky that no other car has passed him, so I think he doesn't finish deep. Here is the next car. His teammates are coming up. Here is Simon Torres and the Hunt Brothers Pizza 41 Ford Mustang. Just couldn't get past the leader or Noah Gragson or Tyler Reddick. And the leader out here is still Noah Gragson. Here is Chase Elliott and the number 9 Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet. Well, he got to the side of Noah Gragson. So, new leader, Chase Elliott, and the number 9, Napa Auto Parts, Chevrolet Camaro. Chase Elliott's out front. Will this be his first NASCAR Open Series victory? We'll have to find out. But here's his rival, Joey Logano, and the Discount Tire Ford Mustang. Wow, only 8 spots. He's going to end up right behind Haley Deegan. Here is Corey LaJoie in a brand new race car. And the number 32, Go Fast PPI Tide Ford Taurus. Right off the bat, a fast race car here. He's going to be in 3rd place. The leader is still Chase Elliott. Here is Izzy B in the Hunt Brothers Ford Mustang number 98. Wow. So she got to the side of Noah Gragson. So she's going to be 2nd place to Chase Elliott. So Chase Elliott's still in the lead. But she was able to make it past Noah Gragson because she got to the side of Gragson. Here is another Napa car. Here is Flash Racer in the number 7 Napa Auto Parts Chevy Camaro. Wow, these die-casts are fast. Looks like he got to the side of Gragson, so that means now Flash Racer is in 3rd place here at Homestead. The leader is still Chase Elliott, and Chase Elliott's only competition so far is Izzy B. What will happen here? Here is Jose Polanco and the McDonald's Mac Tonight Chevy SS. 9 spots. So he got to the side of Haley Deegan. So now he's going to work his way ahead of her. and he's behind Tyler Reddick. So there's Jose Polanco out there. Jose couldn't quite catch the leader. Leader is still Elliott. Here is Brandon Haynes and the number 2 discount tire for Fusion. Oh, he got to the side of Clint Boyer, but not going to catch the leader at all. Only cars he's going to be able to pass is Clint Boyer there. There he is out on the racetrack. Here is William Byron and the AARP Drive to End Hunger, number 24. Oh, very bad run for him. He couldn't even catch the leader. Chase out. He is way behind here. Gonna have to turn around his performance in that Hendrick 24 car. Here is Bubba Wallace in the Wheaties, 43. Wow. Bubba Wallace means business. Shot right up into the top 10. Here is Garrett Hodge and the number 39, Tornadoes, Impala, number 39. Wow, so he's going to make it right by Clint Boyer. He's not going to pass Brandon Haynes, but he is going to make it by Clint Boyer. Still can't catch the leader. The leader is all the way out front, and it is Chase Elliott. Who would have known? Here is Chris Buescher and the number 17, Valvoline, 17, Ford Fusion COT. Well, he's able to make it by Brandon Haynes because he landed on that little Daniel Hemrick box right there. So he's going to make it by. The leader out here is still Chase Elliott. Here is Philip Torres and the number 88, Amp Relaunch, Chevy Impala, COT. Well, shot himself into the top 10. He's going to make it right by Corey LaJoie. Your winner at Charlotte is competing for a top 10. Here's Dale Earnhardt Jr. and the number 88 Degree, Chevy Camaro. Well, he's going to make it right by Simon Torres, and Simon Torres is going to lose that spot to Dale Jr. He's not going to pass Logano, but the leader out here is still Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott's trying to go for a win here in the NASCAR Open Series. Will he get it? And if he does, he'll be the second Cup driver to do it. Here is Christopher Bell and the Dollar General Camry. Ugh, not what he wanted. Very low spot. Chase Elliott is still in the lead. Here is Natalie Decker and the number 25 and 29 Toyota Camry. Let's see what she can do. Well, she's going to make it by Chris Buescher, but that's about it. Here is Anthony Alfredo. Oh yeah, speaking of that, Chase Elliott is still your leader. And I believe the last car on the lead lap is Christopher Bell. And here is Anthony Alfredo and number 3, Bass Pro Shops car. Well, he's going to pass Haley Deegan, and that's about it. Jose Polanco is still going to keep that position, but Anthony Alfredo made it past Haley Deegan. Polanco's still holding on that position in that awesome Mac Tonight paint scheme. We are down to 4 cars left, and Chase Elliott still has the lead. Here is Chase Briscoe, your Daytona winner, and the number 16, 3M Ford Fusion. Well, he's going to make it by Simon Torres, and that's about it. So Simon Torres is losing spots in that 41 car. Now we're at the last 3 cars. Chase Elliott is still the leader. Here is Ross Chastain and the number 15 5-Hour Energy Toyota Camry for Waltrip Chastain Motorsports. Not such a good run, but he's going to make it right by Kyle Busch. That's an accomplishment for that 15 team, especially for a smaller team. The last 2 cars, Chase Elliott is still out front. Here is Chase Briscoe And the Fast and All 99 Ford Fusion, Ben Rhodes. Well, Ben Rhodes is going to pass. Sorry for that. Ben Rhodes is going to pass Kyle Busch. And looks like everybody's running the top side tonight. Looks like coming down from the backstretch, Philip Torres shot right back up to the fence. And we're only one car left. And Chase Elliott is still the leader. So there's only one more car and one more shot for the field to take him out. Here is Derek Kraus and the Napa Auto Parts number 56 Toyota Camry. Well, looks like he's going to make it by Ross Chastain. And that is the race. Chase Elliott and the number 9 Napa Auto Parts Chevy's going to take the win for Hendrick Motorsports. Hendrick Motorsports' second win of the season. Philip Torres at Charlotte. And now Chase Elliott holding off Izzy B for the victory. Chase Elliott is victorious here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. It's another win for Hendrick Motorsports. Could see everybody else was trying to catch him, but they couldn't catch him. He had the winning run right there out in the field. And I believe the last place car is Christopher Bell. Looks like it. But Chase Elliott for Hendrick Motorsports is going to win the race here in the NASCAR Open Series at Homestead. Great run for him. He should be very proud of that. Chase Elliott bringing it home for Hendrick Motorsports. Unbelievable stuff here. Great job for Chase Elliott. Oh, looks like he ain't done yet. Wow, he's headed over the backstretch. Oh my, he's doing burnouts on the backstretch. As you saw there, Chase Elliott excited for his victory in the NASCAR Open Series. Chase Elliott has been locked into the NASCAR Open Series playoffs. He's locked in with Philip Torres and Chase Briscoe. Chase Elliott has won here at Homestead. He has held off Izzy B right there. Wow, a crushing defeat for Izzy B. I tell you what, that 98 car... That Izzy B is going to win a race. She's going to win a race at some point. That is a fast race car. But it seems like the best race cars in terms of win have been Hendrick Motorsports. The only Ford that's been a victory lane has been Chase Briscoe so far. No Toyotas yet. But it looks like Hendrick Motorsports, they could possibly try to win an Open Series championship. Who knows? But Chase Elliott brings the winning momentum from the Cup Series and the Craftsman Cup Series down here into the NASCAR Open Series. Great job for him. Spectacular job. Done a great job. Kept the car clean all night long. Passed clean. Ran the fence. Just a talented driver for Chase Elliott. No wonder he is a superstar in the NASCAR Cup Series. Great job for Chase Elliott. He is locked into the NASCAR Open Series playoffs. Chase Elliott brings the Elliott family name into victory lane. The first NASCAR Open Series victory for somebody in the Elliott family, and it's Chase Elliott bringing it home in the NASCAR Open Series. This got to be the great healing medicine after losing the Cup race to Denny Hamlin. With Denny Hamlin, that's a bullet that he doesn't have to avoid in this race. All he has is some of the younger drivers and some of his Cup guys racing with him, his Cup friends, and he's able to hold them off for the NASCAR Open Series victory here at Homestead Speedway. At the Homestead 145 champion is Chase Elliott. He's going to lock himself into the playoffs, and he is now the second Cup Series driver to make it into the playoffs. Will he win the championship? We'll have to find out. Remember, he's also a Craftsman Cup driver and a NASCAR Cup driver. So, anything is possible. Same with Philip Torres. He might also go into the Craftsman Cup and race with Chase there. But Chase Elliott is a winner here of the NASCAR Open Series. And many more wins to come. We will find out when the playoffs come. And he is in there. He's up there with Philip Torres and Chase Briscoe. Chase Briscoe, of course, won the first race. Philip Torres won yesterday in a dominating fashion. And Chase Elliott now with a dominating fashion. He led a lot of laps here as the leader. And a great job for Chase Elliott. He should be really excited and proud of himself for winning in this race for his father, Bill Elliott, here in the NASCAR Open Series at Homestead Miami Speedway. He did win the Nationwide Championship here in 2014. And yeah, it's a great job. He gets to race here again. And this time, it's not for a championship, but it's going to be for a playoff spot, and he got himself the win. Holding off other great Homestead Miami Speedway superstars. Great job here for Chase Elliott. He's locked in the playoffs. Nothing to worry about until they actually come, so it's going to be smooth sailing from here on for Chase Elliott. A great showing here at the NASCAR Open Series for the Homestead Miami Speedway. A great job for Chase Elliott. He's locked in. And now I believe it's time that we go down the finishing positions. So for the top 10, Izzy B, second. Flash Racer, third. Braxton, fourth. Torres, fifth. Sixth for Corey LaJoie. Seventh for Bubba Wallace. Eighth for Tyler Reddick. Ninth for Jose Polanco. And 10th for Anthony Alfredo. And that rounds out the top 10. And here's the rest of them. Haley Deegan, Logano, Earnhardt, Briscoe, Torres, Decker, Buescher, Haynes, Hodge, Boyer, Kraus, Chastain, Rhodes, Busch, Byron, and unfortunately in last place here, it's the 20 car. He didn't have the speed to keep up with the field. Almost won Daytona. So will that Open Series win be coming for Christopher Bell? And it looks like Christopher Bell's going to be racing for Gibbs in the Craftsman Cup in the Cup Series. So that's going to be a lot of fun to see here. That was a great showing here. We are really happy with how this one turned out. It was a very exciting race here from Homestead. And we'd like to thank all the fans for showing up here. Thanking them for all their support. And NASCAR. So thank you guys for watching this. And we hope you tune into the next NASCAR Open Series race for race number 3. And who will be the third playoff driver locked in? We'll have to find out. But for tonight, this is Flash Racer Productions. Signing up, Flash Racer Racing Coverage Productions. Signing off here from the Homestead Miami Speedway. We'd like to thank everyone for showing up. Thank you so much. And this is Flash Racer Racing Coverage. Signing off from Homestead Miami Speedway.